A lot of people shudder or openly laugh when they hear me beginning to talk about diversity. Because, after all, I'm certainly not the poster child for what diversity looks like or sounds like. Now, the diversity that I want to talk about in the context of the social skills of the second part of emotional intelligence, the diversity that I want to talk about is a little different. I don't want to talk about that standardized piece of gender-based or ethnic-based or lifestyle-based or age-based diversity. I want to talk about appreciation of diversity in the framework of thoughts and ideas. Now, appreciation of diversity, including those elements that I talked about before, is indeed part of those social skills needed to master this competency. But the piece that I'm talking about here, and the piece that I want you to think about, is do we truly appreciate and value those that disagree with us, those that see things in a different light from us? Got to tell you, it wasn't that long ago, we had a long-term customer. And man, in that relationship, we were trusted advisors, a valued go-to source, right up until the point that we disagreed with her. And the moment that we disagreed with her, our value was then lost. And you know what? That's sad and that's unfortunate on many, many levels. But what's really sad is that an individual would be so narrow that would look only at their own paradigms and beliefs and what they believe to be real, is that they wouldn't appreciate the diversity of an approach or the diversity of an idea. And the one thing I'd really like you to challenge you here is, do you look at different ideas and different approaches and even disagreements as something valuable, something that you will learn from, a different perspective that you would not have seen? Or do you look at it as, kind of a personal assault? Do you look at it as something that doesn't have value and in fact slows you down? I'd really ask you to think about how you not only appreciate differences in ideas and approach, but also even taking that one step farther, and do you openly solicit a different point of view? Do you look for somebody that you know over the years has been a critic of yours, somebody that looks at the world differently? Do you go out and seek their input and what they think and what their ideas are? So again, for today's purpose, really think about, do you appreciate the diversity of ideas and responses that aren't similar to yours? And do you even go out and openly solicit ideas and approaches and input that you know is going to be different from yours?